Welcome to Mother Daughter Projects. I'm Steph, and today we're talking about this. So this little device is called Flow by Moen, and it's a smart water detector. And the reason why I did research and found this device is because a little over a year ago, Mom had a water leak at her house. Oh, actually a flood, a huge flood at her house essentially. A toilet started leaking and it led to water damage where we had to remove carpet, walls, lots of stuff. So I started doing research about different devices that you could put in areas that have water, so you'd be alerted before the whole carpet is filled with water. I did some research and found there's a lot of products out there. The reason I decided to go with this one is because you don't need any extra hubs or any other kind of devices in your house. You just need this, Wi-Fi, and the Flow by Moen app, and it all works. So I got this device at my house when I actually had a washer leak, and we'll put a link to the video where we kind of go over what happened with my washer. But after we installed this, my washer actually had two more leaks. One related to the issue from before, one unrelated. But anyways, this went off and I was able to be alerted right when there was water, so I didn't have any kind of water damage. I was able to take care of the issue right away. So today we're gonna actually install 3 more of these around my house because these are awesome and I highly recommend them. This is the 3-pack of Flow by Moen smart water detectors that we ordered from Amazon. Inside are the 3 detectors, and underneath are the detector extension cables with a remote sensing disc. We'll go ahead and set up one. I already have the Flow by Moen app downloaded to my iPhone, and inside you can see I already have previously set up the washer machine detector. Click Add Device to add a new detector. I labeled this one Fridge and continue through the prompts. To activate the battery, I took the back cover off by twisting the detector and pulling the yellow tab. There was a quick firmware update, and then I was able to connect it to Wi-Fi. Lastly, you can set up custom alerts for each detector. I kept all the settings at the default, except I bumped the battery warning up to 20%, as they do have odd-sized batteries and I wanted plenty of time to order replacements when needed. Fridge is all set up in the app. I connected the detector back and put the wall mount base in place, which is necessary if you're going to be using the cable, which I am. Off camera, I set up the other 2 sensors. First, one is going under the guest toilet, as I've had leaking issues there before. You can see I left the wall mount base off, as I'm not going to be using the cable here, nor on the one under the sink. If either the detector or the sensing disc on the cable get wet, you'll be alerted. Lastly, I put one under my fridge. I just shoved the cable towards the back and made sure it was touching the ground. I attached the sticky disc to the side of my fridge. And we already shared this in a previous video, but this is where I placed the detector on my washer machine. I shoved the sensing disc underneath and put the detector on the wall. Previously, I had also tested out my first sensor to see what would happen when the sensing disc got wet, and here's that test. The noise is quite loud, and you also get a notification on your phone. What we learned. Number 1, these are worth the money. And I say that because I've already gotten alerts on the washer when there was actually water that was present. I also installed one on my refrigerator, and they detect when there's water, but they also detect when there's high humidity. And so I got a humidity alert from the one on my fridge, and there was no issue with the fridge, but it was because the back door near the fridge was open and it was letting in more humidity. So I think that was great that there's even more features than just leak detection. Also, the one I put under my sink, I actually recently moved to under my dishwasher because I tend to run my dishwasher at night, and I've thought before, like, what if there was a leak in the middle of the night? I'd never know. So this would alert me. It would probably wake me up if there was a water leak on my dishwasher. So it's a nice peace of mind having that. More than likely, I'll probably install these in more places at my house because I've lived in my house about 8 years and I've had a lot of water issues. That's just something that comes with having a house that has water in many areas. So I would recommend this to any homeowner, anyone really that's in a house with water, because it works great. And really what I'd love to have is Flow actually makes a product that actually attaches to your whole plumbing system. So if there's a leak anywhere in your plumbing system, you would be alerted to it. I've tried to install it, but I don't have an exposed place of my pipe where I can install this. I might be able to get it installed by a plumber, and I'll probably look into that in the future. But that would be a great solution for making sure you can monitor your whole house water. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. And if you want to say super thanks, you can click the button below to give a donation. And if you've ever had a water leak at your house or know of a water leak story, let us know in the comments below. Make sure it's not just me and Mom. And if you want to see more projects from us, be sure to visit us at motherdaughterprojects.com. Hey Mom, say hi.
Hey, I'm back here.
Bye, we'll see you later. I actually got this for my house when I had a washer leak, and I'll put a link to that video here where we had an issue with my washer. Can you see Mac? Okay, great. When could you start seeing her?
We actually had a flood or something. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.